Okay, guys, listen up, please. I'm just looking through the club records here, and, well, it turns out we're currently level on the club record for most consecutive wins. So win your next game, and, well, you'll all be record setters. Who are we playing? Linfield. Well, good luck, guys. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Season 7, Episode 5 here at H&W Welders on the Impossible Dream. And today we face Linfield in the league in what is shaping into be a very, very nice battle for second in this league table. And then we go off to Aberdeen, exotic Aberdeen, in the Europa Conference League group stage with top of the group on the line if we could manage to get a win there, which I think is going to be a big ask, but you never know. But coming into this game against Linfield, as you can see here, if we beat them, which is a massive if, I don't think we've beaten them in a long time, that would mean 8 consecutive wins, which would be a new club record. So that would be very, very nice. And if we have a look here, the fans are expected. We are at home, and the fans are going to be streaming into Tillysman Park. And by fans, I mean mostly Linfield fans, 2,000 of them. So we're going to be outnumbered, but there will be a sellout, which is good for the finances. Not that the finances matter, because as we know, we are swimming in cash right now relative to what we've done previously so far this series. Now, there are 3 games to catch you up on since last episode. 1 in the league, 2 in the Pointless Cups. First up, it was Dungannon in the league. We know what this usually means, so yeah, try and stay awake. The only goal came late in the first half when Gowan's deflected cross fell for Thorne. Well, it was exactly the sort of game you'd expect to get against Dungannon, but away from home, that's a massive 3 points. Really, really pleased with it. Gowan and Thorne got the job done for us with the one moment pretty much in the entire game. We went with wingers just to try and stretch them a little bit. We know their pitch is extremely narrow, but it worked to a point. And we got 3 of them, so more than happy with that. Next up, we were playing in the Cups. First up, it was, I believe, the League Cup against Bainbridge Town. Now, they're a second-tier side, but they do have a few decent to very good players. That's where we got Fitzpatrick from. We've got a couple of others from there as well that we've poached on their non-contracts. So let's go see how we got on. League Cup, I think it was, I don't know what round it was. The only goal came late in the first half, thanks to Daniel Curry's first goal for the club. So a hard-fought game, a little bit of a nothing game, to be honest. You can see it just if you look at the XG and the shots that we were the better team. It was Curry's first goal. He is one of the youngsters that's come through our academy. So really good to see him get a goal. But yeah, how much we can get from him in the future, time will tell. But yeah, I mean, he's a decent player and he scored. And that's all you can really ask from him. You can see defensively we did okay. Yeah, I mean, it was fine. We were into the next round and that's fine as well. Next up, it was the County Antrim Shield, and it was Carrick Rangers. Just the one goal sealed the tie with Timmy Sabawale's first Welders goal. So again, it is a little bit like the Bainbridge game. Not too much going on in this one. Simpson played well as the number 10, which is really, really good. It's the first time he's played well in ages. Again, you can see we had the better of the game. We just really couldn't take our chances. I went with a strong back 3 because I think this could be the first choice back 3 moving forward. We did have a little bit of time between this game and the next one. So I was kind of using it to experiment a little bit. One name you may not recognise in midfield is Baxter. He played both these cup games. He is very, very high potential. So we're just trying to give him game time where we can. And he did fine in the 2 games. But he's not really first team ready just yet. But we got through to the next round. Let's have a quick look at what all this means with just the 3-1-0 wins you missed out on. Not much at all. But you can see there the league table. If we were to beat Linfield today, we would go above them in the league. We're only 5 points off top. Now, I don't think we're good enough, to be honest. I don't think we had the squad depth, but we're there, and that's, considering the slow start we had, is absolutely brilliant. You can see we've got a big game away to Aberdeen. Anything we can take from that would be massive. We've got Linfield away from home in the County Antrim Shield semi-final, and if Linfield win through their games in the League Cup, I believe we have them in the next round as well. So we'll be seeing a lot of Linfield in the weeks to come here, it looks like. But let's have a look and see what we're doing here against them right now in the league. We're expecting a 4-2-3-1 formation from them. And this is the team we're sending out. Now, This is the Saturday. We don't have Europe till the Thursday. You can see what this means for the league table. So we're sending out what I think right now is our best team to try and get this result. One thing I do want to do is we're going to drop Tipton back into midfield if I can do that, please, game. There we go. So it's going to be Taylor in goal. It's Okocha, Williams, and Sobuali as the back three. Hall down the right, McCollig down the left, Cundell, Tipton, and Willis in midfield. It's Cargbo and Thorne up top. I think these two are our best two strikers. If you're wondering why there is no what's-his-face for this one, if I just get rid of that, it was because McQuaid is obviously on loan from Linfield, therefore not available to play. There's a couple of trialists there. You can see if we sign any of them, as ever, I will let you know. But yeah, let's see what we can do here. So we can see the team sheets here. Lavery's playing for them. He always scores against us. Connor Hunter. Oh, that still hurts my heart that he doesn't play for us anymore. Matty Folds. I mean, this is a good team, isn't it? It really, really is. But they're struggling this year, certainly compared to what you'd expect them to be doing. I'm going to say there's no pressure on you here, boys. We've got a couple of nervous players, which obviously isn't ideal. Okocha's been won back around. Can we get Tipton as well? We can. And Cargbo and Thorne up top. This could be a really good partnership. Alright, and here we go. A chance to be record breakers for 8 wins in a row. I mean, we have a kickoff highlight. Are we going to quickly have any hopes and thoughts of perhaps getting this record dashed? We haven't been playing particularly well, though. Obviously, in those cup games, we're not necessarily playing our best team. McCulloch's been caught out a little bit there. Lavery with a cross in. Williams with a nice clearance. Can Thorne get to that? No, he can't. Connor Hunter is there. And on we go. Now, of course, Connor Hunter, we've got to... 37 seconds. Yeah, I mean, now we've got to remember with Connor Hunter, he didn't necessarily want to leave. The board accepted a bid. So, yeah, we can't hold it against him. I think any one of us would have jumped to go to Linfield when we were in the second tier. So, that's so disappointing. Did I have a high line? I think I had a high line. Maybe having seen that, we just... yeah. My hope was to try and go at them a little bit, and I've got to learn that we can't do that. We're not good enough. Here we go with Willis. Willis with the ball forward there for Cargbo. Thorne's getting forward, but Cargo goes back for Hull. Hull with the ball forward. Thorne is in. Oh. Just didn't quite roll for us there, did it? Come on, let's win that. Cundell, not really. McCulloch, can he get a foot in? Wait, we can't afford to go a second goal down here, can we? And you have a horrible feeling that's what's about to happen. Lavery, who just keeps destroying us time and time again. Sobawale with a header away, but still Linfield have it. There's a... oh, Jesus. Alright, we need to have a reality check here, I think, don't we? No, if anything, I don't know, we'll just leave it at that. Let's go get stuck in. We could quite easily be 2-0 down here. So that appears to have closed them down a little bit. You do get the feeling that we might have a goal in us. Now, as O'Hare and Lavery switch positions... oh, it's not a penalty, ref. I mean, it's a block tackle, isn't it? Taylor can't make the save, and we're 2-0 down. What did we do against Larne last time when we came from 2-0 down? Okocha's got himself a booking as well. Let's give it a calm down. Suddenly we're all looking nervous and anxious, and you start to fear for us a little bit. They're not creating many chances. They're just seeing as every chance they create is very, very much a clear-cut one. Here's another... oh, Jesus Christ, boys. Where is the defence? Do we lower the tempo? It doesn't feel like it matters what we do. They just find a way, don't they? I mean, it is a bit of a new look, back three. But we've pushed out. Okocha's played him on. And, I mean, Okocha is the new man in that back three partnership, so maybe we could give him a little bit of a let-off on that sense, but they've scored 3 goals from 4 shots on target, and they seem to do this to us a lot. We're in first half stoppage time. Can we give ourselves a way back into this game? It doesn't particularly look like we can. One thing we did do, wasn't it, against Larne with the incredible comeback, was just go long ball up at them and go from there, but can we get one? There's a good ball for Thorne. Oh, it's tackled away. It's Connor Hunter as well. Remember who made your mate. Can Willis get a foot in? If we don't concede a fourth. Williams is there. Nods it down. Tipton has it. Tipton gets past his man. Gets the ball over the top. It's a good one for Thorne. Oscar Thorne. Can he get us back? Oh, he's gone back the other way. Wrong way, mate. McCullough. Cross in. Thorne's offside. Cargbo's there. And Cargbo does get a first half stoppage time goal. His 8th of the season. And maybe there is some hope here for us. But look at these match ratings. We're not playing well, are we? The defence is absolutely, well, not playing well. To avoid swearing. A bit of I think it was that Connor Hunter with the missed header. So he's given us a way back in. Maybe he does remember where he came from. And it is 3-1 at half time, and there's been no shots. I mean, pretty much every shot has ended in the back of the net. So that tells you. All right, so let's try revenge. But I think that tells you we just need to get shots on goal, doesn't it? So I think we will try the same trick that we did against Larne. We will just go and get it into this penalty area. And yeah, just see what happens. I don't want to go any higher line than that because we've already seen that they just... Defensively, to be honest, we're doing fine. It's just that, a little bit of set-piece defensive training might not go astray. Another one. And that just about ends any hopes of the comeback, doesn't it? And I mean, it's guys like Hull that are not playing well. We've got a lot of height in that penalty area as well, which is a little bit disappointing. Alright, so let's make some changes here because this isn't working. So Tipton has looked nervous and kind of crap the whole game, so let's get McLaughlin on for him. Okocha's not particularly working and on a booking, so we'll get Matt Moran on for him. And since Hall is playing poorly, we'll keep him fresh for Europe and we'll get Simpson on for him. And yeah, we'll try a no pressure shout. Can Thorne get to that? He can. McLaughlin. He's got Willis getting through the middle. Willis, can he have a finish? No, it's blocked away. We're just a little bit too slow, aren't we? Connor Hunter goes off. We've got a corner. Moran to take. I wonder if I should have taken Cargbo off, actually. Keep him fresh for Europe as well. I mean, at home to a team that we could have gone equals or above them in the table, and this is just really disappointing, isn't it? Cargbo loses out. Cargbo's going to get that back, is he? Cargbo pounces on a horrible defensive mix-up by Linfield. It's 4-2. And, I mean, look at these. The goalkeeper's playing a 6.1. The back three, no one's playing well. Kundell continues to be a disappointment. I think Kundell might be for the off, actually. He is not having a good year at all. Let's see if we can demand more. If we could get another goal now, get it back to 4-3, it would be a very nervy finish for them. Sabawale has it. He gets it forward. No. Can McLaughlin? No. I wonder if we look to push... Well, we'll see what happens with this highlight. What we don't want is a goal difference destroying performance here. McCullough gets that headed away. Can Thorne get to it? Not quite. We're just a little bit second best, aren't we? We're just a little bit slower. That's not the best ball. Okay. So let's go all out attack. Let's push. I've made my subs, haven't I? Yeah. Let's push him forward. And let's just see what happens if we try some suicidal football for a bit. Yeah. If we can get one, you just never know. We're not going to get one, are we? We're not even going to get a chance. Well, set pieces have killed us again there, haven't they? That was never a penalty. There's at least one set piece I can remember in there as well. Yeah, I mean, how there's been 6 goals in that game, I'll be honest, I'm not really sure. I'm going to say I think we're unlucky, boys. I don't think we were that bad. I think you look at those match ratings and there was probably a lot of individual mistakes in there, but I don't... Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I don't actually think perhaps the performance, the team performance was too bad. But obviously, a loss is a loss. And, I mean, Kagbo got 2 goals. He's in form. Unfortunately for us, that playing him there probably means that he is not going to be particularly available for Aberdeen. And, yeah, everything comes to an end. The 7-game win streak, everything is done. Guys, wait right there. We'll be back to face Aberdeen and see what we can do in Scotland. Okay, welcome back. We're getting ready to face Aberdeen. We're up in Scotland, and this is a very, very big game for us. If we have a quick look at the league table, there we are here. We are currently on 3 points from our 2 games. Aberdeen have 4. Now, they only got a draw off of Zoya. It was a 0-0, so it shows that maybe they can be held. Let's hope we can. Of course, their win against Olympiacos was only 1-0 as well. So they're maybe not a team that's full of goals. If we can take a point on the road in Scotland, that would be absolutely huge. Let's have a look and see what we're expecting here. A 4-4-2 from them. And this is the team that we're sending out. More or less the same team. As I said, we did have a little bit of a break since the Linfield game, so we haven't had to change too much. But Taylor continues in goal. Okocha Williams and Subawale, they need to be better, don't they? They need to be a lot better than they were against Linfield. Hall and McCullough will continue in wide areas. It's McQuaid and Willis in midfield. It's Simpson in behind Kagbo, and Melvin Lambert comes in. He's going to be our strike partner for Kagbo on this one. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Okay, so we can see the team sheets. Robert Gumney is there. We had him previously in another version of FM. Darren Ferguson is their manager, following in Daddy's footsteps, perhaps. Ryan Burke on the bench as well. That's from Bala Town, isn't it, Ryan Burke? What do we say? No one expects us. There's no pressure on you. We've got nothing to lose here. Let's show them what we're capable of. I think I prefer that. Yeah, just try. If we can get a point, that'd be huge. And here we go at Pittodrie, or is it the new ground? Because they are, I think, are they still building a new ground? I think they were at some point, weren't they? Anyway, Pittodrie is one of the few grounds I've actually been to. The only Scottish ground, actually, as well. Yeah, went to Aberdeen, one of the first road trips I did in the UK. Absolutely loved it. I was shocked at how nice it was. Which, I mean, that's not supposed to be a slight against Aberdeen. I went there because I've always supported them, and we were almost gone 1-0 down there. And yeah, it was the Scottish League started a week before the English League, and Aberdeen I thought was absolutely wonderful. I was expecting a sort of a Dock Northern, I don't know what I was expecting, town, but it was really, really nice. And I'd be even happier if we could come away with something from this game. First half is ticking by. We do have wingers on the bench in Ebiyoe and Fitzpatrick, just in case we decide we want to try and attack them with a little bit of width. If that's going to be the best way to... first half stoppage time. Go away. I'm wondering if we need to do a little bit of endurance training. What we did do in the week between, we did have 1 day of training, so 2 sessions, and we just did defending corners and set pieces. Yeah, I'm not sure there's too much Taylor could have done about that finish, to be honest, and we're 1-0 down at the break. And they haven't really created too much. Alright, so we'll go with something different. We'll pump our fists, say we have faith in them. And at a goal down, do we start to open up just a little bit? I'm wondering if we try... Cause we didn't really create too much, did we, or anything. So let's try slowing it down, looking for the overlaps. And if this doesn't work, and, well, we've got a highlight early in the second half. What we don't want, of course, is to go 2 down, because that starts to get very difficult. Here we go with Melvin Lambert. Picks out the run of Cargbo. Does he? No. We know that Hall, as particularly, but McCullough as well, can be useful players getting forward. So playing, looking for the overlap is not necessarily a bad thing for us to do. McCullough, got to tell you what, oh, he's not going to get sent off for that, is he? It didn't look like a foul. The commentary, if he gets sent off, I'm going to be so annoyed. He is too. What is the referee doing? It didn't even look like a... So we need to go to a flat back 4 now. Okay, so I think what we do is... Do we move Okocha over to left back, I wonder? What's he like as a left back? He can do it. Okay, so I think maybe we do that. We perhaps need to sacrifice Melvin Lewin, I think. You have to leave Cargbo on, don't you? And Simpson. We can move Ebioe out there, inverted winger for him. Cargbo as a target man. And... yeah. I can't believe that's been given as a red card. I think we do just need to regroup now. We've had 2 away games and they've both ended up down to 10 men. We'll have to go more direct. Mixed crossers. We've got Cargbo up there. And that is just a massive shame. Let's give them some encouragement. If we can keep it to 1-0, I did put play for set pieces on, didn't I? If we can keep it to 1-0, then you never know. Maybe late on there's something there for us. Another highlight. Hall, it's blocked Williams and it's a bad miss in the end. And of course the bad thing about this is that we're going to be missing McCullough for the next game now. Can we try and get ourselves something? Williams gets it wide, looks for and finds Ebioe. Cargbo not really making much of a run. It's... Now, come on, ref. That is studs up. Surely, if one was a red card, so is the other one. McQuaid, there's a stunning ball for Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick has gone and found the back of the net. And we've tied it up at 1-1. Wonderful stuff by Fitzpatrick. Let's drop it back to balanced. And, well, a cracking pass from McQuaid, I think it was as well. And it's 1-1, and we only need 10 men. Fitzpatrick made a beautiful run. Look at that, inside his fullback. And a stunning finish as well. And it's 1-1, 15 or so minutes to play. Oh, we've come straight back for the kickoff highlight. Maybe we're going to go get a second. Maybe that's what's going to happen. You never know. Ball forward. Okocha playing a little bit out of position. Can he go and get that? He can't. Hall. Oh, we're just all at sea. Well, it was good while it lasted, wasn't it? Let's try to demand more. What's Sobowale doing? He is absolutely nowhere. And there we go. Well, we've got it all to do again. If we can keep it to a 1-goal margin. I tell you what, Hall's had a bad day, hasn't he? Can we make another sub? I don't know. Calm down. They've just closed it down, haven't they? And despite being down to 10 men, well, we got a goal and then gave it straight back to them. And we've lost 2-1. Again, we've not disgraced ourselves there. And if we can ever play 11 versus 11 away from home, you never know. So that does dig us in a little bit of a hole. Olympiacos have won. And, yeah, well, we've got home games now against Olympiacos, Aberdeen, away to Zoya. So you'd say that it's still there for us. Yeah, we can't really afford any more losses, I don't think. We're going to need to at least start picking up draws. I'm going to appeal against that ban. What does the... That's probably justified. I'm appealing. Stuff it. That's really annoyed me. Guys, that is it for today. If you have enjoyed that, well, it was going so well and then we came back, wasn't it? But that is what can happen sometimes. We'll be back next time for Ballymena in the league, who are third. That's going to be a big one. And then we will host Aberdeen. Hopefully we'll have 11 men on the field for that, and hopefully we'll get a result. As I said, if you've enjoyed that, thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you next time. Take care.